I spent 100 hours building and designing a custom trial for my Minecraft server. In this video, I'm going to show you the end result of what me and my friend came up with. But before I show you the full trial, let's get into why I spent 12 hours a day for 2 weeks straight perfecting a customized trial on our server. A trial that can only be found on the Thornwick Forest server, and why I plan to make a ton more. You see, one of the problems vanilla Minecraft has is that it really doesn't take that long to do. Spawn in, punch some wood, mine a little, build a bad starter house, enchant your tools, fight the ender dragon. And that's only for a single player world. But what happens if you're on a server? You see, the server I created, Thornwick Forest, is our forever world to share with friends and other players who find the server. It doesn't take that long to get what you need, especially when you have a couple people working together. Minecraft added some cool structures to fight, like the pillager outpost and the trials and the mansions, but let's be honest, how long does it really take to do? I mean, if we're just talking pillager outpost here, a full netherite gear fully enchanted, you don't even take damage. An arrow does half a heart. And I mean, it's going to do 0. This outpost you see me clearing took me 2.5 minutes to do, and that's because I wanted to actually kill all the pillagers. Don't get me wrong, I got a cool horn from the chest, but trials, on the other hand, are Minecraft solutions to players' PvE relationship. Other than zombies and the skeletons that you fight at the beginning of the game and the dragon towards the end of the game, there isn't that much to do. You're not fighting that much. The montage you see in the video of me clearing out a brand new trial and the ominous trial took about 30 minutes. So what, Minecraft expects me for the rest of my time on the server to just farm the same trial spawners? I get the same loot? What, it's just a bunch of potatoes? It's not even that good. I mean, I'm fighting like 8 mobs right now and I barely get below half health. A level 4 Omni trial with fully enchanted netherite gear, I'm not even close to dying. Like, what are we doing here? The trial system feels incomplete. It feels limited. It feels contained. Like, it needs a little bit more. So me and a friend of mine decided to expand what the trial system was. We didn't want to go past vanilla. We didn't want to lose that vanilla feel. Like, I've tested other mods before, and other mods make Minecraft feel gimmicky. Though some do a really good job of balancing the look and feel, we wanted a trial that didn't step outside of the Minecraft norm. All we wanted to do was expand it, use the concept and tools already in the game, and make it relevant to how we play our game. We wanted to have some fun designing the trial. We wanted to decide what mobs we fought, the combination of mobs, the damage the mobs did, how many hits it takes to kill mobs, and almost every other aspect of the trial. We wanted some excitement, and we wanted to be rewarded for our playing time. Now I'm going to start showing you the full trial, which, when I look at the amount of time it took to record the video, and oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this, that's with 2 people doing it. Doing it by yourself takes almost 3 hours. If you take the normal and Omni trial time, which was around 30 minutes, and you times that by 3, that's what you get for 2 people trying to complete this trial. Doing it by yourself takes 6 times as long. The best feeling that I get from this trial is that I'm probably gonna die, which might not sound fun, and let's be real, it isn't. It sucks, but it makes the completion of the trial one of the best feelings that I've ever had. You have to lock in, you have to grind, you have to focus. You can't just sit in the corner and hit mobs. This trial we called the Old Warden, which has a boss named Sabo, which has 16,000 health. And to be fun with it, we made the Iron Golem massive. For reference, the Warden has only around 500 health. Now, you might ask yourself, how can you kill a 16,000 health mob when killing the actual Warden is almost impossible in vanilla Minecraft? Well, this is where we had to do some work to balance the scaling of our trial mobs and the vanilla Minecraft armor and your normal health and your normal damage. We created something called wicks. Essentially, wicks are consumables that increase your base health and damage by 1%. They have a small chance when dropping after completing a spawner. The lower the spawner tier, the lower the chance that you have of dropping a wick. Now, as you go around the trial, you encounter tougher mobs with more health, damage, and some of them also have effects such as slowness or poison. So the higher the tier or difficulty of the mobs, the more wicks drop from the spawners. This sets the game up so that you actually have to get wicks. In order to survive and kill certain tiers of mobs, you have to grind for the wicks. We didn't want players just saving wicks and basically getting like 1,000 wicks and one-shotting the whole trial, because that removes the point of the vanilla feel. To balance this, we made the bonus stats clear on death. So if you die, all your progress disappears. Now, I have a lot more ideas and I actually want to expand this trial, so I'll make some future videos about how I do this in the future to balance the wicks and the vanilla feel. In order to fully do the trial, you'll probably need around 160 wicks, which can be done from one full run. Now, the homie that I created this server with, Sobi, as you can see here on this trial run, who is fully geared, who has currently around 250 wicks as bonus stats, is getting mogged on by strays with axes. So even a lot of wicks doesn't guarantee success. You might also notice that Sobi keeps getting the totem effect over and over, but you don't see him holding a totem. That's because we added a level with creeks, one of our favorite mobs in the game. And instead of making them invincible, we made them super tanky. And as an homage to the Creaking Heart, we added an item that stores totem effects called the Creaking Totem. Basically 8 totems in one item that can only be dropped from this level or from the vaults from the trial. In order to buy totems to put in the item, you have to spend around 44 levels of experience, which might sound easy, but using an Enderman farm, that takes almost a full hour of grinding. So there's a trade-off that we implemented in the game and some of the items that we added. Again, we wanted to make the trial feel fun and a little outside the box, but balanced with vanilla Minecraft's overall vibe. Now, going back to the original point, even with 250 wicks, killing a 16,000 health mob boss still takes a ton of hits. So to speed up the process, we added a custom set of armor and our very own weapon. The sword is known as the Iron Wick, which does around 2.5 times the damage to Saba, and it only applies to Saba, so it's not like you just instantly get a 2.5 times boost on your damage. The sword is better than a netherite sword at base, but it still takes about 200 to 300 hits to kill the boss. Now, I have plenty of other cool ideas that I want to add to this trial, expand on the trial, and even make new trials. But to summarize, this was one of the most fun things to make. We basically got to add to the game and make it feel more complete. My end was more of the coding side, Sobi's was the building side. And we did this purely for the love of the game. Not only did I add to the server that we play on, but I think I created a server that really piques the interest of what other people are missing from the game of Minecraft. Thornwick Forest is going to eventually have a bunch of new trials, each one themed with different bosses and mobs and items. And this trial was just a massive test to see if even the idea of it could work. I mean, we had to balance loot tables, spawn rates, damage done by mobs, and all the variables that you're not really thinking about when you're playing the game. Now, if you're saying, wow, this is an awesome idea, I want to try this out, we're not keeping this trial for ourselves. You can try the trial out for yourself if you want to. In the description, there's a Discord link. The server is whitelisted and we require you to have a Discord. This is mainly because we do have some mods that you have to download. There is also a auto join option, which takes a lot less effort, but even just downloading of regular mods is not that hard. Also, if you don't want to try the trial and you just want to see how this project goes and where the server expands to, hit the like button, subscribe, and you can follow the journey. I'm going to be releasing a lot more videos about new trials and what I've been adding.